What's good, y'all? Buckle up, coming through on a quick drop. So, goofy ass Drew Titan. So, you keep asking, running the narrative over and over, keep asking the question over and over. Why is Tank friends with Devin? Well, the reason, why you said, why is Tank friends with Ryan? My fault. Why is Tank friends with Ryan? Tank is friends with Ryan because Tank is his own motherfucking man. And Tank can be friends with who the fuck he want to be friends with. Not you, not me, not nobody else can tell Tank who the fuck to be friends with. He his own motherfucking man. Just like you was telling us the other day you was friends with the dude, the half and half dude that went to your school and lived in your building. Alright? You was friends with him. Nobody tell you couldn't be friends with the half and half guy that went to your school and lived in your building. You just told us that. Alright? And another thing, Tank don't call himself no motherfucking Big Ape. That's not the word he used. That's not the letters he used. An ape is in the same species as a gorilla. It's the same kind of shit. But he don't use the word ape and he don't use the word monkey. He call himself a gorilla. Don't sound like ape to me, Drew. So that's why we say you be acting like a pussy ass type nigga. Doing bitch shit when you calling him something that he don't call himself. You feel me? And furthermore, Tank didn't fight Devin. You keep asking the question, you keep saying, tell us, why didn't Tank fight Devin? Why didn't Tank fight Devin? Why didn't Tank fight Devin? Well, Tank didn't fight Devin because Leonard Ellaby said they wasn't paying Devin the money Devin was used to making for him to fight Tank. Did you see the interview? Your dummy ass need to go search and look for that interview where Leonard Ellaby was in control of that situation and said they wasn't paying Devin the kind of money he was used to making. That's facts. That's facts right there. All right? Now, I had somebody send me a question wanting me to ask Drew, why when you debating somebody or having a back and forth with somebody, you always ask how old they is. Like you 90 plus. That's how you always talk. Everybody. With just the look, you act like you 90 and you have just this little bit of boxing that you have seen in your little bit of what, 45 to 50 years? You somewhere in between there? I could just guess. Just somewhere in between there. In your little 45 to 50 years, you still don't be knowing what the fuck you talking about for what you seen in this little bit of time. We can't even count the first 10 years, so we might say the last 30-something years. First 10 years, you definitely ain't know what the fuck you was watching or what the fuck was going on. What does somebody age have to do with them saying something that makes sense and they speaking facts? What the fuck do they age got to do with that? Somebody came in your comments on this particular show and said, we all make mistakes. And they was referring to Tank having a little hit and run accident. Which is true. We do all come up and make mistakes. We do all do dumb shit and make mistakes. A lot of us do. Maybe not the ones that can't leave the porch or the backyard, but everybody else, we make a lot of mistakes. I know, Drew, you probably was stuck on that porch or in that backyard and your father fuck you up if you leave. I understand that. The video, and the video that I'm talking about, that I'm responding to Drew on, is every brother ain't your brother. If y'all want to know what video I'm responding to. Every brother ain't your brother. That was one of Drew's most recent drops. Go peep that out just so you can watch hate at its best. Just go watch hate at its best, y'all. You get to watch just hate. You get to watch hate at its best. Talking about he would never lose a debate. But he don't debate nobody. All he do is put people off his channel. Put people off his channel when he run out of ammunition for what he talking about. Just like the rest of them. Just like the the dude, you just blocked the brother Fool Vibes. Cause he didn't agree with the bitch shit that you were saying. I seen you when you did that. I seen that in that show. And we don't give two fucks about the fact that you don't fuck with Teofimo Lopez. You keep stressing that. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck that you don't fuck with Teofimo Lopez? He got punch drunk behind him, standing 100 men strong. Punch drunk gonna be there for Teo. Punch drunk there for Teo, and a lot of other motherfuckers there for Teo. Teo don't need you. Tank don't need you. None of them don't need your support. You don't like Teo, but let me tell you something. You don't like Teo, though, for the same reason you don't like Loma Orion, the color of their skin. You never liked Teo from day one or Loma. So who gives a fuck about who you don't like and who you fake used to like? Because all the people you don't like, you always make an excuse and say you used to like them. Yeah, I got you down to a T. Yeah. And your goofy, yes man, dummy ass want to keep telling us how you stood in the pocket for Tank. When we all know that you stood in the pocket for Tank. We know that. I told everybody how all you bitch niggas stood in the pocket for Tank years ago. Until Bill started coming to the LDBC channels and being a yes man that you are, you turned on Tank for those same reasons. You a follower. Simply because Tank or his team would not come directly to your channel or none of your peers' channels. And that's the reason, as a whole, y'all was ordered by 78 Sports TV. You was ordered to turn on Tank. Bill told BFTB to start saying Tank can beat everybody from 147 and down, not named Boots or Spence or Devin, to try to get Tank a loss, to clear Devin path a little bit better. And Drew Titan used the accident to cover up the yes man delivery he was ordered to release on Tank by 78 Sports TV. That's how that went down. And like Infinity Knowledge, the guy that came in your channel, Infinity Knowledge, in your comments, he told you in your comments, Tank is still winning. And you nothing, and you know nothing about winning. That's what he told you. He said Tank is still winning, and you know nothing about winning, especially when it comes to making predictions in boxing, which he was 1,000% correct in that comment. 1,000% facts in that comment. Then Drew asked BFTB, do you see Infinity Knowledge comment? As if BFTB not a big ass loser right beside you. You tried to get some confirmation from BFTB, from Bark for the Bone, as if he not a prediction loser over and over and over as well. Then he he turn around and ask Infinity Knowledge how old he is. Fuck how old Infinity Knowledge is. What the fuck do that got to do with you being a fucking loser? What his comment was about. How you just moved the fucking goalpost like that? At 24 years old, Infinity Knowledge realized you a loser. He watched boxing and he watched you talk all the bullshit on all the fighters you do. He watch you talk all the bullshit you do about all the fighters you support. And then he watch those fighters you support lose. And then again, you flip the conversation and ask the man, do he have his fingernails done? There you go. Remember I told you, you got to get some man-on-man shit going? Then you ask that man, do he got his fingernails done? As if that's going to help you become a winner. That's not going to change the fact of what that man was telling you if his fingernails is painted. He told you you're a loser. You asked the man, do he have both his parents? When he was telling you that. All this other shit, do he got both his parents? As if that's going to make you a winner. Drew, just know I haven't even got started with you yet, Drew. I ain't even get started with you. This light shit. I'll see y'all on the Get Back.